This is Jonathan Aggie of Fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Tunde Ajayi. Where's the shadow boxing, Tunde?
Come on, it's there, bro. It's there. Up, hook. Yeah.
We got to see a bit of that. You and Anthony, it looked like pretty intense. I thought it was just defensive, and then it became a sparring session.
We're looking to swing at each other. We're trying to be as realistic as possible. I'm not sure I'm Benavidez, but I'll do my best to impersonate him for fight night. It's going to be good.
Now, Tunde, it's been 6 years since that first world title shot in Chelyabinsk in Russia. Tell us how you, Anthony, have evolved since then, because that was stepping into the complete unknown. 12 amateur fights, little professional experience, and you almost went there and beat Kovalev. What's the difference between you two back then to now?
Well, I mean, listen, it's just experience. At the time, it was really, second time I was in the corner with Don Charles and Derek Chisora for the Klitschko fight in Germany. But I mean, me carrying a fighter from scratch, from ground, up until that stage, and you walk into the ring with your fighter, you're looking on the right, you're trying to stay focused, but you look to your right, you see Roy Jones there sitting down. You're like, hold on, I was just watching you last night. I was just watching you. I was just picking up tips from you last night. And now, bro, the guy's sitting there right next to me. I'm like, nah, this is mad. sorry. I'm like, this is surreal. It's like, this is what it's about. It's like a dream turning into reality. And I remember that. I just remember everything of that night. It was almost slow motion. It was like a film, my man. I don't think words can really describe that, but it was experience. The whole build up, being in the hotel, going back to the hotel, no hot water, all the tricks, our luggage getting stolen on a business class flight. Like, it's just mad. It's just and I just feel like we with everything that happened, we handled it well. It was a tough time. First time Anne had been at the gym after, our first defeat, but we came back, and we came back with experience, and the better be a fight. Moving on to the better be a fight, I really had to use my experience and my love for Anthony, because deep in my heart, I ain't looking at no money. The relationship I got with Anthony, it supersedes money, financial gain. My mum, at her ripe old age, is always said to me, are you listening? Are you listening? Your health is your wealth. Your health is your wealth. I was like, yes, mommy, yes, mommy, yes, mommy. Are you listening? Go and check your BP. Go and check your BP, your blood pressure, that is. Please, are you listening to me? And I think that when I looked at Anne that night, I saw a warrior that was prepared to leave it in a ring. But I always say that you need people around you that see further than a pound note. They actually care about you, the longevity of you as a human being, and as my mother said, your health. And I thought, why be one of those coaches who literally become a fan on fight night? It's like, where you're a fan, you're like, oh, this is brilliant. You see the hook, and the guy go down, the guy's bleeding, and I'm like, nah, mate. Nah. I love this guy, and I know that his day will come, and when he finishes his career, he'll have all these faculties in place. He'll have a lot of money in the bank, and he hasn't got any children at the moment, but if God blesses him with children, he'll be able to speak with them properly and do the beautiful things you do with children when they're growing up. So that was another experience, another box that we all ticked, as the fighter, as the team, because he had something left, and that's what it was. That's what's brought us in to the biggest fight, decisions. I think Ant's got a tattoo on his body, on his arm or something that is talking about, you know, decisions, and one decision can change your life. And for me, that night was that decision. Me being brave enough. Even James Cook, God rest his soul, he said, T, I'll be honest with you, you looked at me and even he didn't know what to do. And I was like, bro, I'm stopping this, you know. And it's so funny how life works. You know, I was credited. I mean, even if you look in Chat GP, and I don't know about these things, Chat GTP or whatever they call it, and he showed it to me, and you know, it said that, you know, I was credited with one of the finest stoppages in the sport of boxing for a long time, and I feel proud of that. I'm proud because if you look at Anthony today, he doesn't even look like he's had a fight. He's fresh as a daisy, still got the spring in his step, and he's ready to fulfill that dream.
Now, talking about the Benavidez fight and how it happened, the rumours or the talk was that Callum Smith was going to be the front runner, and then the reports suggest that he wasn't happy with the money, and then that's where you were given the opportunity to step in. As Anthony's manager as well as trainer, did you renegotiate what Smith was getting and get yourselves a better deal? Did you take what he was originally getting? What can you tell us?
I have to say this is for my friend Simon. Simon Jordan and Talksport. You know, me and Simon are cool. Like, I respect it. He's actually one of the guys I respect so highly. Not just in.
I do enjoy the back and forth with you two, though.
Yeah, because we're real guys, you know. And Simon really ruffles feathers because he's talking the truth. Ultimately, he's talking the truth, and when people are confronted with the truth, they don't usually like it. But I like truth. I was born on truth, and so I want to make this clear. You just said he wasn't happy with the money, but hold on. Go watch the Talksport interview. Go watch your channel's interview. They said, why would we fight Yarde? They said it's not. He said it's not about the money. His brother said it's not about the money. So let me get this right. You said you want the glory. So if it's not about, if you wasn't happy with the money, but you said it's not about the money, okay, so that's one box. But now you say you would want the belt. So if you turn down the opportunity to fight for the belt, it's obvious it's not for the money or the belt. It just points straight up that you don't want to fight. Because you can't have it both ways. I hear also, I don't even want to call the guy's name because I'm not tell to other that where I come from we don't tell on the next person. But these boxing aficionados come up to me. They say they turn down a fight. They turn down a fight. And if you turn down a fight for money, okay, you want more money, yeah. But don't say you would rather not fight Yarde and fight a bigger fight for the belt. You went your whole career saying Benavidez is the bigger fight than Anthony Yarde. So when you had the opportunity to fight Anthony Yarde, you didn't fight. So that's that. I've always respected Callum Smith, just out of just pure admiration for his character. Such a calm. I'm a big fan of Callum Smith. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's actually no beef. I don't have no beef with Paul, even though Paul, I probably rubbed Paul up the wrong way. I don't know why. I can even say I ain't stepped with his missus or nothing. I ain't done nothing, mate. Paul's my mate. Like, I saw him in Liverpool one day. We didn't speak, but Paul, if you're watching this, it's all good. I'm a calm guy. I just defend my fighter. I always have defended my fighter, and I don't like lies. I don't like lies being told on AY, and certainly not no lies on me. But if we're talking about boxing, you had the opportunity to fight and you didn't fight, and he's not the only one. There's a name, I'm not even going to call his name, but we all know who it is. Another light heavyweight, a Ghanaian British light heavyweight. You ain't getting the. I'm not calling his name.
It's gonna happen though, Tunde. It has to happen, right?
I don't know. He had 3 opportunities.
With Queensborough.
He had 3 opportunities to fight us. But now AY continues to rise. You want to fight us? But no. You had 3 opportunities to fight us. So again, it's about the money. So what are these guys doing? What are they in boxing for? Are they in boxing to actually challenge themselves, or is it money? Boxing has become a business. We know this. But let's give the fans what they want. This is why Ant went to Russia to fight a formidable opponent in Sergey Kovalev. This is why Ant fought better. Everyone's talking about calling out Beterbiev's name, but no one was calling him out when he was 19-0 with 19 KOs. Yeah, no, it's easy to call that because Ant made Beterbiev look human. That's what it is. But it was Ant that stepped up to the plate. And the same again. 5 people, and you all are going to see it on the sit down with the Zone, Anthony Yarde, Ade, and Benavidez. Benavidez said every guy turned down the fight. We called Anthony Yarde, and within 5 minutes, let's have a shootout. It's brilliant, mate. You can't even write this stuff. So it's like, well, yeah. So listen. It's boxing. It's pantomime to a certain extent, but we all know that when all said and done, these young men, you have to credit them, man. Every fighter, even the one whose name I never called, because to get into that ring and fight on the biggest stage, it is something to behold. You know, these are warriors.
I mean, the fight with Benavidez speaks for itself. So many knockouts between them. It's just going to be explosive. It has to be. This is probably the most anticipated fight left, I'd say, this year. Your thoughts on the breakdown?
Yeah, he saved the best to last, right? Yeah, he saved the best to last. What a card.
Yeah.
The youngest ever undisputed, I think, 140 champ in Devon Haney. The young star on the rise, Abdullah Mason, got a tough fight against me old mate Sam Noakes. I love that boy, man. He's just so real. We was getting so much joke in America. You got a fighter which I admire, Bam Rodriguez. You got, how weird is it? Artur Beterbiev is now in our undercard. It's just from this thing. You couldn't even write this thing, you know. Who else is on there? It's just a fantastic card. Brian Norman fighting Dev aiming to silence a lot of people again and you know, move up a weight and win a world title against a very dangerous fighter. So I just feel like in terms of Ant and David, you have, as you said, I actually think this could be like the best fight in the last 10 years, because you've got styles make fights, right? So it wasn't me, it was Ant who said he wants a shootout. And Ant means it. He actually means it. David Benavidez, you know he ain't backing down from no fight. So this is shaping up to be such a great contest for the fans, because I think that both camps respect each other so highly. Me personally, I can talk for myself. I've got nothing but admiration and respect for Jose Benavidez Sr. Just based on everyone's got a story. Everyone at this level has been through adversity, most times outside of the ring, to get to this level. So nobody is here by abracadabra. It ain't or as I heard, oh yeah, Yarde's his matchmaking has been perfect. He matches make it okay. If it's as easy as that, you just pick a match and then you fight for a free world title, you do it. You do it. You go and do it. If it's easy like that. If you just say, all right, let me just, that looks like an easy fight. That looks like an easy fight. You know what? Let's fight for 1 world title. You know what? Keep them picking easy fights. Let's fight for 2 world titles. You know what? Let's keep easy. Let's fight for 3 world titles. You can't do it. But I'm giving you the opportunity to go and do it. Go try and do it if it's that easy. It's not easy. These guys are where they are because they want it. They want it in their soul. You see, this is what I got to deal with, Ant. Yeah, and so it's like we're here again. 2 great fighters. One's got a lot of experience in the light heavyweight division, and one is the young man growing into the division. So he's getting better as well.
2 more and then I'm done. Ben Whittaker, I have to ask you about him because he's the rising guy. Well, in the UK, he's seen as the guy who might be that guy in the future. I know they're at completely different levels at the moment, him and Yarde, but both very popular, both sort of cross over to that sort of casual fan base. Could you ever see a time where their paths would cross in a ring?
Well, I don't talk about nothing that's not in front of me. I don't have no magic ball. What I can tell you is that boxing news a while back, probably a couple of years ago now, they asked me for my 5 favourite prospects. I said Kyle Davis, got to start with Kyle because he's probably the least known, but he's getting a good name. I said Adam Azim. I said Fraser Clark. I said, who was the other person I said? But on the top of the list I said Ben Whittaker. Because I just think Ben, at that time, obviously this was before the Liam Cameron draw, I just thought for me he ticked all the boxes. I never envision him fighting us because, as you said, it's just 2 different levels. He's still got to prove himself. The razzmatazz is good for boxing. Remember, Anthony Yarde was the first global ambassador for Adidas as a boxer. So we've been there, done that. We ticked all those boxes. But for me, Ben Whittaker is definitely a rising star. Definitely a major talent in the sport of boxing. I'm friends with his dad on Facebook. Beautiful family, very tight, great boxer. Boxing the Olympics. I think he's a special talent, and I'm not thinking about fighting him. And my advice to him is don't make the same mistake all these fighters of the past, Hosea Burton, Frank Bugaloni, all these guys calling out Anthony Yarde. Where are you now? All Ben Whittaker needs to do is focus on his career. He's got fantastic promoters. Eddie Hearn could sell sand to Arabs. He just got everything now. What he needs to do is concentrate on his career, live this sport, because everyone at the elite level, they're not scrolling Instagram every day. They're not scrolling. He's just blessed to be a good-looking kid, very charismatic, and that's his blessing. But to get to this level, tremendous focus. So Ben, you know what it is. You know I'm a big fan of yours already. I'm a big fan of him. Just stay focused, bro. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. When everyone was knocking him, I'm like, nah. You better see this one. You judge people too quickly. You just gotta let him continue with his career, and ultimately he's gonna determine his destiny. So Ben Whittaker, do the business.
Lastly, Tunde, you mentioned him earlier on in the interview. I had the pleasure of meeting him, interviewing him. James Cook MBE. You brought him in to your camp. He was with you for the Beterbiev fight, I believe the Arthur rematch, if my memory serves correct. And I know you learned a lot from him. Obviously, it's very sad passing earlier this year. Is this fight kind of dedicated to his memory?
Every day is dedicated to James Cook MBE, and I must say MBE, I miss that man so much. I miss him so much. I literally, and I kid you not, I can play you a message just 30 minutes ago. Maybe I shouldn't say that because it's spiritual. No, I'm not going to say that. But James is with us. James is with us. He's with me 100%. And this year, to show you what this year is, all in the same year, Joe Kadua, against the odds, beats the house fighter in Dan Francis, unbeaten fighter, stops him in the 10th and final round, then gets nominated for the fight of the year. The trainer of the year, the award has now been called the James Cook Trainer of the Year. Tunde Ajayi, yours truly, has never been nominated for an award. I've been involved. I've trained for a fighter for the Fight of the Year. Kevin Mitchell won the Young Boxer of the Year with me. Akash Bhatia won the Asian Sports Personality with me. I've never been up for an award. This is the first year, all in the same year of James's death. I've been nominated Trainer of the Year, along with Ben Davison and I think it's Wayne Batten. And what a way it would be to end off the year with Anthony and all of us, you know, going out there and doing the business. It would just be, it was written. It's all written anyway. We just walking into this. And so I love James. He's always going to be with me. Carmen, God bless her, his children. His funeral, the 9-night, it's like a dance. The church is like a dance, like James. And it's so funny. Someone asked me what music is the first music that comes to my head, and I'm like, it's Sanchez D, for those who know about reggae music. I'm like, how the hell is reggae music coming into my head as the first music that pops into my head? And it's because of James. James is always playing the reggae. The kids, the boxing kids, like, they're saying me, unks, tell James to turn that down. Like, lock off the music, man. Like, and James will be, what? If we play this tune, you understand what I'm saying? So it's like that man. We had so much talks together. He taught me so much, and I brought him in as a respect to the elders. It's like, why are we throwing away books? That's because that's what we're doing when we're not bringing in the old coaches, the old guys that have got the t-shirt, worn it, had the experiences. You look in America, you always go look in these fighters' corners. You see the old guys, and I feel proud that I was the first man. There's people from my area saying, yes man, respect, you're bringing James a legend, you understand? Like, I brought him into the thing because not only could he give me the experience, he was a calming influence to Anthony and to me and to everyone around us. And I learned stuff from James which I'll never forget. And I'm taking it into this fight. I took it into Joe's last fight, the first fight without James, and I'm going to take it on forever. Forever. James will never die because we'll never forget him. And God rest his soul in paradise.
Yeah, just lastly on him, from the brief time I spent with him, his goal was always to get kids off the street and into gyms like this. And yeah, that's what he wanted to do, right?
That was his lifelong ambition, and he was living it. He was living it. A lot of people from our area as well talk a good game. That's why I go barbershop 6 a.m. in the morning when no one's there, because like, you lot all talking shit, just chatting, save the world, and none of you get a little few quid and you duck out. You don't have nothing to say, you know. But James really was the epitome of someone that always gave back, always wanted to help people. It was never about money. It was always about trying to help another person, you know. And I have a saying, givers gain. And he gained so much to the point he gave so much. And James Cook, he can't die. He can't die. He just his blessings and his children's blessings will multiply from generations to come. Yeah, big up James. And there's no sadness. No one ain't sad around here. We're all happy because James is with us. He's with us.
Well, yeah, Tunde, gonna leave it there. November 22nd. You do not want to miss this one. Benavidez versus Yarde.
Get your popcorn. Get your biscuits.
Get it early. Get it early. Don't just relax. Have your Coca-Cola, your Coke, or your Super Mott, as my dad would say. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. Yeah, it's going to be fireworks. Don't miss it. Benavidez Yarde, November 22nd in Riyadh. Tunde will be there in Anthony Yarde's corner as always. And yeah, best of luck. Appreciate it.